Good morning, folks. George Adventurer here. I'm feeling a little under the weather. Been dealing with this for about 4 days. So I'm got me a cherry cough drop in. Man, it opens me up. But I don't have COVID though, because you gotta make sure, when you say, my head's hurting or I got sore throat, you gotta tell the world you don't have COVID, because you still get that COVID look. But basically I just got I guess a head cold and got a little bit of a sore throat. So but anyway, I was going to do today's Monday morning inspirational video on work ethic. And I'm just going to read you a little bit of something here. And this is out of Proverbs. And Proverbs has a lot of stuff about work ethic and working. The Bible does. And God expects us to go out and work, because that represents Him. You don't want to be a sluggard. So in all, this is in Proverbs, in all toil there is profit, but mere talk tends only to poverty. Mere talk tends only to poverty. And toil means exhausting labor or effort. Now, unfortunately, and I see this every day, I've been seeing it for a while. I saw it before I retired. We have people that they when you say work ethic, that means, to me, it means, and I watched my daddy over the years, he had great work ethic. He always told me, if you're late, you're early. If you're early, you're late. So, and there's people, I see people here, that, they think it's okay to come in 15 minutes late, 10 minutes late every other day, and, come in with their breakfast. They get late already, and then they want to come in there and eat, and go get them a cup of coffee. Or they're on the job, and they're looking at their phone, they're sitting in the truck, reading their phone, looking at movies, whatever, while their co-workers are working. Standing around, stuff like that. But work ethic to me starts when you wake up in the morning. Waking up early enough to do your things, get in your vehicle, and get to your job on time. Really, it's better. I get here 30 minutes before work hour starts. I'm here at 5:30 in the morning. I'm not one of these that pulls up and gets out and I'm 5 minutes late. I have to run or have to drive like a banshee to get to work because I'm late. So work ethic, that's the main part. The first thing about work ethic is being on time. You should be on time for your employer, because that's a basic rule. Be on time. So, be on time. Be dressed for work. Don't come in sloppy and looking like a ragamuffin. You'll come to work and represent yourself. With this company, you have to have your shirt tucked in, your belt on, your EH boots, your FR clothing on, your pants and your shirt's got to be FR, it's got to be tucked in. So, you got to be dressed. You got to be dressed right when you come in here. But that's part of work ethic. But there's people that come in and got the shirt untucked. They look sloppy. They don't represent the company they work for the right way. And that's another part of work ethic. So you know, when I was a supervisor, there were things that I absolutely would not tolerate, and that was safety violations, being on time. That's my pet peeves, you know. So you owe the company you work for to be on time, to come in, do what you're supposed to do. Another part of work ethic to me is don't be one of these guys or ladies or whatever that you're like peeping around the corner watching what everybody else is doing, so you kind of, you know, you're kind of hiding back behind the truck or looking out the window, and then when they're about done, you come walking out there, you know, make up an excuse. You know, teamwork is a big component, especially in this industry. Teamwork. You know, you gotta work as a team. You gotta help each other out. You know, that's what you gotta do. And you gotta call your coworker out for something that he ain't doing right. That might save his life. Goes back to work ethic. Work ethic is an important thing, but we're losing it. I mean, I go to McDonald's. I was in McDonald's, me and my wife were me and Linda, me and Miss G.A. was in McDonald's yesterday. We did a little running around, and then we just went by the McDonald's in Cedartown and got us a quick. So we go in there, and there's this lady in there, and I guess she's running everything. And she impressed me because that's the first time I've been in the McDonald's when the boss lady was getting on the employees. And there was one of her employees sitting back in a booth, I guess taking his lunch or taking a break. She said, "Okay, you're over 30 minutes, time to go back to work." You know, and he was on his phone. He looked at her like, I can't believe she said that. When you walk in the door and you're working for McDonald's, you're an employee of that store, so you need to do whatever you got to do to make it work, to make McDonald's look good. And whether you're waiting on somebody, you know, don't stand there and be in nasty clothes or whatever. And if you're back there cooking a hamburger or whatever, make the best hamburger in the world. It's got your name on it. Anything you do has your name on it. It's yours. It's your product. You cook a Big Mac and you put that Big Mac together, that's yours. You go out in the power industry and you do some work, that's yours. It's your name's on it. So take pride in what you do. That's another thing about work ethic. You need to take pride in what you do, because if you don't have any pride in what you do, I mean, that's pretty sad. And Martin Luther King Jr. said, if you're going to be a street sweeper, be the best street sweeper you can be. So work ethic, and I don't see a lot of work ethic anymore. I mean, it's like these people are in a different world. Everything but working. Everything but doing a good job. I see it when I go to McDonald's, or when I go to a restaurant, or, you know, when I go to the post office and mail some leather. It's like, you know, there's not all of them, but some of them, they're like whistling by the graveyard, like, "Oh, I'll get there when I get there. Okay, well, let me have your package." You know, it's like, man, you're really into it. And there's times we may not feel like working, but, you know, it's a reflection on you if you don't work hard for the place that employs you. Even at home. You know, help your wife, help your husband out. I used to watch these guys here. Something just aggravates me. There's trash or a couple empty bottled waters laying there, and instead of, when they see it, bending down and picking it up, they take it and they just step over it. So one morning I'd been watching that, or they leave all their trash in one of these commercial vehicles. They just get out and leave it in there. So I told my crew guys one morning, look at here, I better not see you walk over a water bottle, or not. If you see some trash floating around, pick it up. It's not going to hurt you. Pick it up. If you drive a truck and you get out of it, don't leave trash in it. Don't leave your trash in the brake room. So, it's just the way our culture is now, man. And it's just like, it's another thing that I just get red flags with. It's like, man, these people, and it's not everybody. There's people that have good work ethic, but that's something you're taught. And the way I was taught good work ethic was watching my parents. They didn't say, you need work, you need to have work ethic, I was taught that by watching them. And my mama, when I was 14 years old, she said, I got you a job on Saturday and Sunday. I'm taking you there and you're going to work. I said, what? I didn't have a clue, but it was at a restaurant. So I literally peeled potatoes and peeled onions all day, every day. I washed dishes. So she made me go when I was 14, but they had a special thing here in Georgia. You could work at 14. So she made me go to work. And that taught me some good lessons. So anyways, so I guess my carry today, I got my wonderful Mantis, very good knife company. I've been carrying this in a while. I'm just carrying the little Kydex holster it comes with, the sheath that comes with it. Carries good. It's a good size to carry. I'm letting one of these cars go by. I don't want somebody to see me holding up a knife. They might call the YouTube police. Man's got a weapon. But of course, there's one that's supposed to have been here at 8 and they're late. But so anyway, very good knife company, Mantis. I got this one on me today. Great fixed blade. And I've got my DLT trapper, my Carter trapper in green. Got my Georgia Adventure on it. Nice touch. It's getting a little bit of tiner on it. So, got my Saudi in my pocket. Right here. Chestnut bone. I love this thing. Love this chestnut bone. Stainless steel jotter. Got me a different watch on today. This was a watch that the company I worked for gave me for 30 years. And nice watch. So I got my pocket organizer in my pocket and got my Knipex pliers. I don't feel like really pulling them out because I'm kind of bleh. So I got my notebook and I got my billfold. So got my notebook right here. It's always with me. So that's what the deal is for today. I hope y'all have a great day and hope you get a little something out of this. Y'all have a safe week. We're supposed to get some storms tonight. Of course, 20-mile-per-hour winds. I hate that. So we're supposed to get some storms. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Keep your blade sharp.